So, having the knowledge of being an atom, many, many atoms combined to create you, it is also important to know that balance is where you create. Balance is where I used to ask for unconditional love. Let me understand unconditional love. I want to be an unconditional lover. I want to love people unconditionally, right? And that was maybe almost 20 years ago. I started on that journey of trying to understand unconditional love. And I've come to the realization that unconditional love is not outside of self. It is, you are an active participant. So remember, this equal distribution of electron, proton, and neutron is a neutral atom, which is what you are supposed to be living, striving to be. That's stasis, that's homeostasis, that is balance. Without that, when you let the environment around you, those negative electrons penetrate you and cause you to have emotional releases, reactions, thoughts, words, it causes you to be imbalanced. It causes you to become a negative state. And I know a lot of people, because it made sense. This concept I'm about to speak on made sense to me for so many years about ascension, and we're all trying to elevate or raise our vibration. And I have spoken on it. And this download came, I am not into physics. It took me some days to understand what was being, shown to me. I had to research, and then I understood that even in a state of trying to be positive, emotionally reacting, takes you into imbalance and instability as well. You are here to be unconditional. You are here to be neutral. You are here to remain in a peaceful state no matter what's going around you. Just like in the first video, the spiritual healer, heavy meditator, heavy observer, very self-disciplined, does not want or need for anything. And that is because that guru is not drawing in negative nor positive. He assists people, when they seek it out, if they're willing to do their part. If not, it doesn't take away or add to that guru. So even in your tone and how you speak, you're contributing to whether negative or positive is inserted. Will things happen negatively? Your whole environment is full of negative electrons charged around you. So it's constantly trying to interrupt your flow. You, my dear, have to be so neutral and so unconditional that you understand that this life here, it is full of ups and downs and highs and lows. And you have to be strong like the tree, and you have to stand firm in knowing right from wrong. Just know your actions should be in line with what's right. And some say everyone's perception is different. Everyone's reality is different. Right is right. You know within you if something is right or if something is wrong. Moral or immoral. So yes, you can advocate. Yes, you can offer advice, but to take it within yourself and to be affected within yourself, whether it's positive or negative, it's going to cause you instability. Just remain firm and sound like the tree, disciplined, meditative, at peace, because even when you're high and you're happy, those are moments. They never last. They never stay. So you shouldn't look at a moment of happiness and let it, take you so far out of yourself that you're now a cash-in. You're not you. You're called a cash-in. You're not even an atom anymore. You are another element. And that element is unstable because it's not a state of stasis. It will never just stay that way. It is a moment. So even in happiness, a happy moment, a positive moment, you should still remain neutral. You should observe it. You should appreciate it. But you should not change within yourself, because then you become unstable. That is unconditional love. It's to allow the things around you to be as they are while you are moral, while you are right and just and upright. That is the trick, y'all. This download came to me and I had this understanding that if I expanded on it and searched more, more would be revealed to me. But just the baseline information, with me not being a physicist for sure, it makes so much, it's so clear. And the way the download came, I was just resting and I just felt within me, my whole being, and from my heart, I felt something. You could say speak, but it wasn't words, and it was image, and it was just now, it was knowing, a knowing, and the message was neutral. If you are not neutral, like the atom, you are not balanced. And then I just laid there and I'm like, I can't forget this. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to forget this. So I started to research it. I woke up out of my sleep and started to research it. And then I went to sleep because I knew once I had done a little research, I wouldn't forget. So then I just dug in deeper. But y'all, the word love is an emotional trap. Things are what they are. And if you become more silent, if you'd observe more, even myself, people are like, you have gifts. How come you didn't see this happening in your life or that happening in your life? Good, bad, or indifferent. And I always tell people, just like the guru in the story that I told in part 1, we're here to experience life as well. We have knowledge, we have gifts to assist and sight, but we don't have a special past that we don't have to fully awaken as well. So this journey, we're not given the full guide, right? We don't know it all. So we're here for an experience, and we're here to awaken to self. And so while we may have a wisdom that's beyond our years or connections and can tap into Most High, it does not mean that we get a crystal ball view into what is going to happen in our life. We too are atoms bunched together, having a human experience, and we have to learn balance as well. So I am thankful that I received these type of spiritual insights. I do get nervous about sharing. My kids were like, the Fed's gonna come for you. I'm like, boy, this information is at anyone's fingertips if they want to truly know self and the secret to creating an abundance. And it is unconditional. It's acceptance. We have to come into acceptance. We have to come into balance. We have to be self-disciplined. We can't let someone's words sway us. We have to be observers. And we have to accept what is around us and not say it's good for us, but just the acceptance is awareness. You accepting is being aware. I will forever say free Palestine, but I will not within me be emotionally imbalanced. If I could I boycott, I do what I need to do, but I will not allow myself to become emotionally imbalanced and allow negative energy to glitch me out or impact me. I am observing. I am knowing what is moral. And that's the best you can do. It's time to do the work, y'all. It's time to sit with self and do the work.